get ourselves moving. So just follow along for the first 5 minutes, get really into the workout, get nice and nice dynamic movements. And then what we're going to start off with is some push-ups. I'm going to show some variations, and then we're collectively going to do a max effort together. And then what's going to happen then is it's going to drive you to do some really good stuff. So we're going to do push-ups. We've got tricep dips, so you can do. I can show you how. So you'll need a couch mat, or have you got a bench in there? Oh, you got a step. That's fine. Yeah, Lou's got a couch. Claire, have you got something to do tricep dips on? You got a curb. Iron. Yes. Let's go. So the first one we're going to do is you can jump, you can skip. Okay, it's just get the blood pumping. So you can do nice and light just for a minute. So you can either go jump side to side. Okay, if you've got a skipping rope, you're welcome to skip. I'm going to skip. Okay, so just a little light jumping, light bouncing. Oh, get some rhythm. Get some rhythm in. Here we go. Whatever it is, whatever you need to do, just get moving. So remember, you don't need a skipping rope. You can just do this in the air. You can run on the spot if you need to as well. Whatever it is. Claire, have you got an imaginary skipping rope? Yeah. It's a real one. 20 seconds. Woo. 15 seconds. Oh, got myself a one today. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go straight into a big hinge. So we're going to go hinge. Nice big open hinge position. Really get that going. I've got some MEPs to get today. I'm in a little personal MEP challenge with my good friend Lee. And that bastard, he went out last night at like 7, 8 o'clock and he got 100 MEPs, put him in the league. Can't be having that. Woo! Nice big open positions. So as we're coming through, hips through. Keep going. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we just want to get the arms going. So nice long driving positions. Drive through with the hand. Keep your hips still. Get the elbow coming up behind the back. Nice big deep breath. $30 seconds. Keep it going. So really pulling the elbow through a full range. Right behind, so we get full range of movement through the torso. Try and keep the bum still. I tend to sway a little bit, but try and keep it nice and still on this one. 15 seconds to go. Always start off with 5 minutes. I'm a really big fan of 5 minutes of just movement to get you moving, get the heart rate up, gets you into the session. You know it's only 5 minutes or so. And then we're going to do a renegade row. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the arm up behind the back. So as we pull the arm up, we're going to clench the fist as well. Keep it moving. Woo! 30 seconds. Remember, we need to take a rest. Keep going. Sit. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And we're going to go back to that bird dog position we were doing yesterday. So we're going to reach out in front of us, leg out behind, and we're going to squeeze the elbows to the knee. drive them out. Squeeze that elbow to the knee and drive them out. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then other side. Same thing, so we're just going to drive that foot back, drive out forwards with the elbow, reach out with the hand, feel the squeeze, try and keep our back nice and flat. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. A nice starter. So, I'm going to get some parallettes for my hands because my wrist's hurting a little bit. And I'll explain that, why I'm doing that in a second. So, we're going to go into some max effort work. And you hear the word max effort and you might think to yourself, sounds kind of intimidating sometimes. But what it's really good to do is like, understand and ascertain what can you do. Like what can you really crank out well, this isn't a period of time, right? So this is going to be an interesting one to try and time with me. So this is how this is going to work. I'm going to do a max set of push-ups, as many as I can, and then when I fail, I stop. Now, you're going to get the same amount of time to do it. What I'm going to give you is around about 6 or 7 minutes to do as many max efforts followed by 1 minute. So you might need a timer somewhere. You can use my timer that I'm going to be using, okay? You're welcome to rest with me. You're even more welcome to have a little bit more than a minute's rest. So what we're going to do is we're going to do how many good quality push-ups can you do without stopping. So this is the caveat. As soon as you stop, as soon as you drop and rest, that is you done. Now, you've got to remember, stay in your own lane on this one. You're not trying to compare to me. You're not trying to compare to anyone else. If your max effort is 1 push-up, that is absolutely fantastic. If we can get you from going from 1 push-up this week to 2 next week, that is a 100% improvement. For me to get a 100% improvement, oh my gosh, it would be pretty darn difficult. So I'm going to go grab some parallettes. 2 seconds. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is the push-up. The reason I've got these is A, I will fatigue quicker, but B, it's going to help take some pressure off my wrist. So what we're looking for, we're going to go max effort, which means as many as we can. And the rule with max effort is we go from full range. So what we're looking to do, so this is push-ups down on the toes and up on the knees. That's level 1. Everyone can do that. There's nobody who can't do this push-up. So that's level 1. Level 2 is push-up. So just a normal push-up, drop and drive. A level 3, if you want it, if you've got a set of these at home, or you've got 2 ridges you can put your hands on, what this will do is it will make the push-up a little bit deeper. So, in 5 seconds, we're going to do our first set. How many can you do without stopping? 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep going, team. Come on. He's gone. He's gone on the first one. So that's 48 seconds. Oh, so I'm going to write mine down. If you've got a piece of paper and important to write this stuff down. So we're going to go again on 48 for me. Remember, make sure you get your minute. Where did I put it? 24. Tell you what, a lot more difficult on those push-ups than I thought. Woo. So first round, 24. How many did you get, Matt?
13.
13, yes. Lou, how many?
23.
Yes. Huh?
15.
Yeah, well done, team. Okay, round 2. let's see what the drop off is. Try and stay within 10%. We've got 8 seconds. Try and stay within 10% on the first set. So the less than 2 off. Go, go. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh. 30. 30. Come on. 50. Woo. 30. Oh no. 20. Ah. He's done. 37. So that was 19 for me. Maybe 18, but I think I got 19. I'm going to give myself benefit of the doubt. Oh, we're back on 37. Oh. Woo. If you're on the Facebook stream, by the way, or you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you go back in and write your scores down on the stream. Well done, by the way. Write your scores down. So we've got your scores live. 37, we're going back in. Round 3 coming up. Remember, if you're getting 1 push-up, whether you're getting 3 push-ups in the time that you've got, to keep celebrating. Doesn't matter where you're at. Whew, this is a toughie. Number 3. We're going to do 2 more rounds. We're not going to do 5, we're going to do 3. We're going to do 4, sorry. 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Good focus. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. 2. I'm going already. 7. Oh no! I'm already going. 11. Oh. 13. No, he's done. 13. Arms are blowing. The gust. All I can see is Claire's eyes just above the stream on the Zoom. Well done, team. Keep going. We're doing well. I'll give it 20. It was 12:20. 13 on that one. If you're doing this at home, by the way, this is something that does help. I love keeping score. It's one of my things. I love keeping a score while I'm working out, whether it's writing it down. Matt's got his chalkboard. You writing them on the chalkboard, Matt? He's got one of those old school chalkboards that you used to have in school where you roll it down and you can see yesterday's work. 20 seconds. And this is the last set now. This is the last set of push-ups, guys. Okay. Oh. 10 seconds. Come on, I've got to get a bit more than 13 on this last one. 5 seconds. Ah! Come on! 3, 2, 1, up, go! Oh, 14. How do you get on, team? How many?
15.
Yeah, go on, you beat me. She got more than me. 15. Well done.
15.
So well done, well done, well done. Okay, so this next one, that's pumped, right? Let's get our breath back because it is a strength session. We've got lots of recovery, so we're still working off a minute of recovery. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do tricep dip. So you can do this on your couch, you can do this off the side of a chair. As long as the chair, it's probably best to have the chair anchored against the wall. Make sure the safety is always paramount when you're working out. You know, if you're doing a tricep dip and the chair flips away or it falls over, not good. So ideally get something that's anchored. And I'll be using gym bench. By the way, if you've got a set of gym handles, I know some people buy these and as part of workout sets over the years, they are mega. They just increase the amount of stretch and strain through my pecs massively, guys. So highly recommend those. So we'll go in 45 seconds. What we're looking for with the tricep dip, one of my rules, go back to the rules, remember it's keeping your bum back, keep it nice and tall. We're not using the hips, so keep those hips still. So we're looking to pump away all the way to the bottom, back up. Okay, we're going to go in 25 seconds. Oh, wowzers. Remember, it doesn't matter how many you do, it's about counting the good quality reps and taking a good quality rest at the end. 10 seconds. Oh. Give you 4 sets. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. Out. Oh. Oh. Woo. Oh. Write it down. Make a mental note. That was on 30. 3 more sets. Going to do 4 sets of these. If you find that moving through that range of motion hurts your shoulder, hurts your elbow, just holding for as long as possible and counting the time is the next best thing. Okay? So if you struggle to go up and down and you want to do that exercise, just holding in that dip position is ample because it will strengthen the shoulder, elbow, wrist, forearm, at the back. Okay, 15 seconds. You've got set 2. Oh, feel like pumped. I don't feel pumped. 3, 2, 1. 8. Whew. Woo. Oh. 25. Oh, wowzers, that hurt. That was on 18, so it's up to 45 seconds. 25. Oh. Whew. Totally different kind of feeling today. It feels like my muscles are actually on fire instead of being out of breath. I am mildly out of breath, but you should feel that the thing that limits you is not your breath, it's probably going to be the amount of burn you've got going on in the triceps, chest. 20 seconds. 2 more sets of these. 2 more sets of these. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 37 on that one. Whew. Where did that come from? Oh, writing them down. We got one more set. I reckon that was about, say, 30. So we've got 45 seconds. Really good habits, things like this. Writing the reps down between exercises is something you'll see very commonly. Like you watch a lot of really good athletes in gyms. They have little log books and stuff like that. They often train on their own, right? So reason why is it keeps a really, really good idea of how they can progress, you know? So if you look back, you know, when you're doing this home workouts, oh right, I could do 15 push-ups. I could do 20 tricep dips. Okay. 10 seconds, last one. Come on then. Bring the fire. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, 32. Oh, why is it when you can see the end, you can give it a good push? Oh, that's right about. Well done. Well done, well done. Good. Write in your scores on the stream. If you're doing it along, write them down. Make a little note. Okay, well done. Now that was tough. Now, if you think about it, one of the most important things when you're at the gym is progress. Progress is so important for how you're feeling, how you keep progressing, how your body keeps changing. Now, what we want to be able to do is, in 2 weeks' time, in 3 weeks' time, you always want to be able to go, do you know what, I'm going to do this set of push-ups, I'm going to do this tricep dip, and if I get one more, or even if I get half of one more, or I do them better, I'm progressing. And that's the biggest motivator for me. So, what we're going to do next is we're going to do some folds. So it's a max effort fold. So you've got a couple of options. You can do a sit-up, you can do a fold, or you can do a reverse crunch. Whichever works with you, your body, and your capabilities. So what we're going to do, again, it's a max effort. You go until you can't go anymore. So, move these out the way. Lots of recovery on this one. You don't want to be too fast. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you the variations. The reverse crunch is where you put your hands underneath your bum, and then you reverse crunch, so you bring your knees in, and that would be each rep. So you bring your knees in, look, they stay bent, and as they come out, you extend the heels, and you create tension in the quads, abs, and lower back. So that would be a max effort. How many of those could you do? You can do a sit-up if you wish, which is come up, use the hands, kick the body. That's another up. That's like sort of level 2. And then level 3, we're going to touch. We're going to dab the floor, dab and touch. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So give you 40 seconds, and we'll all go together at the same time. We're going to do 3 efforts. And it's about how many can you do, especially if you're doing the fold, just touch the floor, like dab it, don't bang, don't rest. So we're not doing this. Okay, we're just touching, touch and touch, touch and touch. 15 seconds. Five seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 37 on that first one. We've got a minute. Oh, I'm not even going to get up on that one. How many did you get, guys?
35.
Oh, Claire, it's on. 37. Matt?
25.
25. Those of you at home, write it down on the screen. Blue?
25 sit-ups.
Oh, look at this. I totally forgot how long I'm going to be resting for. I don't know when we started. We'll get there. Well, 15 seconds and we'll go again. Oh. Well done. These are good, guys. These are good. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. 3. I think I might have gassed myself. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 8. Oh, I definitely hitting I was definitely hitting the floor harder on my feet that time. So I did 38, did one more. Woo. Oh. Okay. Got one more, then we got the burpees. Oh, 20 seconds. Oh, it's quiet in here now. The music's gone off. Oh, we've got one more of these. Then a set of either 1 minute or 3 minutes of burpees. I'll be doing the 3. Because that's what's on the schedule. I'm aware of the time. 2, 1, off we go, last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 21. Legs are shaking. 22. Trying to be soft on the landing. 23. That was a toughie. That was a toughie indeedy. Woo. Okay, so keep going, team. Well done. I'm just going to grab myself a drink for this last one. Oh, keep going. Oh. Okay. So, without further ado, this is our last set, our last exercise of the of the morning. Now you got a choice here. You can do a max effort of 1 minute, or you can join me on a 3-minute max effort. So I'm going to be doing a 3-minute. So I was going to quickly break down the burpee. You got 3 variations. You can do the walk through burpee, which is the stand nice and tall, walk it out, walk it back in again, and stand up. That's the level 1. Level 2, we can just drop halfway and back up. Or level 3, we go chest to floor, we drop, and we drive, and we jump. I don't know if you want to give yourself a little practice burpee, guys, but that felt really heavy. Okay, so we're going to go 3-minute countdown. So my normal amount of burpees that I'll do in 1 minute is like around about 25. So I want to say, even if I get anywhere near 60 burpees, I'll be happy with this one. So Claire, what's your target? 15? 15, you can bugger off? No way. I want at least 10 a minute. I want 10 a minute, at least 10 a minute. Okay, with 3 minutes. 3 minutes at home, get yourselves ready. We're going to go 10 seconds, we're going to go hard at it for 3 minutes, and then we're done. Oh yeah, 10 seconds. I wanted to take my trousers off for this one, but we haven't got enough time. 2, 1, let's go. 2, 3, keep going. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 23, 24, 27, halfway, 30. Last minute. Oh, 55 or 56. Oh, that was hard.
30 bloody 2.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Right, Luke.
No swearing.
Might be about to pass out.
Oh. Oh, man. Oh, that was tough. Oh. 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 How many did we get, team? Come on, can I got 32?
13.
Yes, Lou! Matt?
42.
Yes, Matt. If you're on the stream, you got that to look forward to. There's something sadistic about that. When you're in it, you're in it. First minute goes down. The second minute is the hard bit. The third minute is like, I can see the finish line. Well done. That's the workout done. I want to quick share with you guys. So yesterday was a really hard day for me. I had a really, really bad day. Had a really rubbishy day. Felt great at some parts of the day. There was so much good. Sandwich with so much struggle. And I wanted to share that with you more than anything. I was meant to be calling my guys on my reps list, but I made the executive decision not to and do it today because I was I felt a whole world of negativity yesterday. So I thought, you know what, just don't speak to anyone, just chat to Poppy and get through the day, go to bed, and tomorrow or today is another day. And sometimes, especially in the current climate, you're gonna have days like that. Like, you know, I'm a super positive person 95% of the time, but it's sometimes realizing that some days you're like trying to push water uphill, and that's how I felt yesterday. No matter what I did, no matter how I tried to think, I meditated, I went to bed and meditated for about an hour. I came out, I felt a bit better, but I think it's like with so much going on at the moment in the socio-economic climate, there's a couple of things you've got to realise is that you're going to go low, and that low might be a new low for you. For me, that was quite a big low yesterday. I had so much good happening. There's so much good happening as well. But there was parts of my day where I just really didn't feel good, and I wanted to share that with you, right? And yeah, there's reasons for it, but I think that it doesn't really matter what the reasons are. I think the reasons that are important is that I can compartmentalise it. It was just a day where I just felt that, you know, downward curve, felt low, hit what I would call probably like a rock bottom because I feel marginally better today. You know, I feel marginally better today. So one of my biggest, almost like emotional barometers is the amount of rage I have in the morning. I rage at the world. I see things and I get angry and I get an inner anger. Claire's laughing there as well. Maybe similar for you, I don't know, right? So I had this like kind of inner rage this morning, and it's there, you know. I just like, it can be a nice email that fires me up, or it can be something I see on Facebook or someone, you know. And like, what happens is it's not anyone else's fault. It's not my fault. It's just where I'm at, and that's what I've learned about people over the years. It's like people are just where they're at. So what I wanted to share with you is how I deal with that. So the first thing is, I keep my constant. Now this is my constant at the moment, you know. Claire's nodding, Lou's nodding as well, I think. I've got my constant. It doesn't matter how I feel, I show up on that mat and I do the workout. I take the workout normally on a 6:15 a.m. It's my constant. Actually, when you guys are all here, it allows me to focus on you, and I just pale into insignificance. Like, I'm just like, focus on your form, help you do a good workout, and then I can just self-soothe later on. But yesterday, I didn't have that facility, right? So, first thing I try and do often is meditate. So I've got just a set of audios I'll listen to, just a bit of music, pop them on a noise-cancelling headphones, best things I've ever bought, by the way. And I just go and try and really just breathe and just come and make myself present, yeah? Second thing I do is I don't often do any of the things where my influence over people is raised. So I didn't do phone calls yesterday because even on a subconscious level, my negativity could have bled out into 40 people if I'd have phoned them up yesterday. So I was like, right, do you know what, Ben? I'm going to make an executive decision to do all my phone calls today. The team were phoning as many people as we can yesterday, by the way. But I didn't want to spread that negativity. Poppy was amazing. She knows not to try and fix me when I'm like that as well. So, like, to be fair to Poppy, she just she was really helpful. We watched the film together. She made my tea. She was like really, but she doesn't try to fix me when I'm in that struggle. Now that's important, right? As a partner, when we see our other, our partner, a significant other, in that kind of level of low, what we naturally try and do is we try and fix it for them. We're like, well, yeah, do you know what? I'm going to make them feel good. And what you have to remember is if your partner is in that struggle, all you can do is just offer them a hand. And it's like, listen, I'm here for you. I know you're going through something, but when you need to come out of it, I'm here to help you out of it. Okay? And that's, whether it's a friend, whether it's a relative, whether it's a mum or dad, is that people sometimes just need to be left in their struggle and they will work it out. Today, I woke up, I just had that kind of, how am I feeling today? I checked in and I was like, I feel better. I feel a bit better. I'm not thinking as negatively. I don't feel as heavy. I don't feel angry as much at the world today. And that was good. So that was really helpful as well. And then, so now today, I'm just going to go and get some momentum and you'll see a much more positive Ben over the next couple of days. But, cheers guys, thanks very much. But I think it's just learning that it's okay to not be okay. I think that's the biggest one. The love heart. So if you're in on the stream and you're feeling me on this one, feel free to share where, because no doubt that we're all going to go through this. Yesterday was a tough day, but I've parked it and I've moved through it, and I feel much better. Even sharing this with you right now, I'm glad I can do this because I trust you guys, and I think it's going to help you as well. So, well done on the workout, by the way. If you've got your scores, keep them in a notebook, keep them somewhere. They're going to be super helpful when you come to do strength sessions in the future. I really enjoyed that one. Different tempo. Feel free to post your wins or your thoughts in the group. Cheers for joining us in, guys. If you can hear the audio on the Zoom, you're more than welcome on the Facebook, guys, to come and join us on here so I can see and chat to you. And then we can have a real good community online as well. Not that we haven't already, okay? Other than that, thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Yeah, thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr.